What's up, ranch hands? Welcome back to the channel. 1923 season 2 episode number 5. And amongst a bunch of really negative, bad stuff that just doesn't feel like it's going in a good direction,
right?
We got a pregnancy announcement.
Yay! Not me.
No. In the show. We're done. We're done. Yeah, we're done. But yeah, like Elizabeth was able to get pregnant again. She was on her way out because of the shots, the stuff that she's been dealing with, all the loss. I mean, I don't know if I'd be too ecstatic to stay in a place where I walk into the living room and I see a wolf eating somebody.
Yeah,
I don't know if that would be a very pleasant experience.
I have so many questions about the shot though. Did she stab her?
I hope not. But
that feels bad.
Yeah, I think she'll be fine there, but I just think that the changes in her body caused the pain that wasn't supposed to be
You do feel like shit, and everything hurts.
So I'm hopeful that's just what it is. But outside of that, I don't know where the hell Spencer is. He was going to get used by authorities to deliver this truck, and they ended up killing a bunch of people. I hope that doesn't come back and bite Spencer with the Italian mafia.
Find me, bruh. No,
that whole situation was wild.
Yeah.
And he ends up escaping, jumping on a train, and then he's got this like crew on this train with him who they want to rob him, obviously. And he's like, I'm not paying your tax. He's like, well, you're going to fall asleep at some point and we're going to take your shit. And he ended up falling asleep, and then he killed the two dudes and just knocked the little girl out and then just jumped off the train. Instead of pushing the bodies off the train and maybe waiting till he saw some form of civilization, he just jumped off himself, and now he's just walking.
I feel like that was a little too soon.
Who knows where he's walking to? Because, I mean, there was a little bit of a wide shot. There really wasn't much to see, so who the hell knows?
It's all land. Sure. I mean, it followed the train tracks, yeah, but...
Alexandra found her way onto her train, and she's with a family on this train ride. I'm hopeful that this family is someone that we could trust, and that they're not going to try to rob her or try to take advantage of her or do something else, because she's been fucking through it too. And like, they're both in the States, they're both on their way somewhere, but it feels like they're farther apart than ever, which is just so insane. And it's like, the storyline's a little frustrating, but I mean, they're doing a really good job of highlighting the difficulties of traveling from fucking Africa to the United States back in the 1900s. So that aspect of the story is very well taken.
1900s.
Yeah, exactly.
God.
So yeah, that aspect of the story landed. We get it. It's a long ride. It's hard. It's difficult. It doesn't take 5 hours to go from one country to the next or one state to the next. It takes months.
I need to get the shirt. There's a shirt on TikTok, along with all my other shirts from TikTok. It says, like, be patient with me. I'm from the 1900s. Oh, God.
That makes a lot of sense.
And it's got a wagon on it and everything.
If you want to travel somewhere, it's going to take months, weeks, possibly years, depending on where you're going. So damn, that's wild. But yeah, it feels like they're farther apart than ever, just because I don't know where the hell Spencer is. And at this point, Alexandra's going to beat him there. Wow. That's what it feels like to this point.
That's kind of what it feels like, yeah.
Yeah. So that whole situation.
Imagine if that was her train.
Oh.
Imagine. No, it's not. But...
I mean, that was more of a cargo train versus a passenger train.
I know.
But I mean, it's a good thought. It's interesting.
That'd be crazy.
But yeah, I think that's where we're at right now, and just inevitable that we're going to build to the finale, and he's going to show up at the finale, and there's going to be no problem to solve. That's kind of where my head's at now.
That would suck.
Because Jacob's going to handle everything himself, because he's going to have Banner help him out. I mean, this dude, Whitfield, gave this giant presentation of the ski resort, roads, all this stuff, and like had like these billboards and everything set up. And this dude, I mean, again, it's history repeating itself very much later in the universe, but it's like the same thing. They're constantly battling over the land. And it feels like Banner just doesn't want to deal with Whitfield anymore. He's scared of him. He even verbalized that. So where that whole storyline goes, we'll see. He talked about killing the prince and stealing the castle. I don't know if he was talking about Jacob or if he was talking about Whitfield. I'm hopeful that he's talking about Whitfield, and that's how he gets eliminated. I mean, it's just very easy to talk about Jacob as well, because he has the land, which could be the castle. But Whitfield currently lives in a mansion, so that could be viewed as a castle as well. So who knows? Just spitballing, throwing stuff against the wall until it sticks. We'll see where it goes. And the Teonna storyline, it felt like she was in a good place amongst a good group, somewhere that she could get lost and just live. And no, That ain't the case. There were like 7 of her wanted posters up. A very clear description. The artist did an amazing job. Damn it. And they're going to have to deal with this now and probably move on to the next place. I don't know if the Cowboys are necessarily going to like recognize the posters or look at the posters. But if their spectators show up for the rodeo, that's the problem, I feel like. But they're going to have to bounce before any of that happens. So
I feel so bad for her.
Her journey continues as well. So it's tough. I just want the best for her and everyone that she's with, obviously.
And all those girls.
Yeah. I don't know if there's an opportunity now. I think that idea is gone. The idea of going, like, building a warrior faction and going back to the school and freeing everyone. It doesn't feel like that's in the cards right now.
Some people.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Let's do it.
We're so far away from there now, and there really aren't that many episodes left. So I don't think that's in the plans now. I think just surviving is the focus for her. Just make it through this. Stay with Pete, stay with your dad, and just move on and try to find a place that you could hide and live comfortably without the threat. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. You ready for this episode?
Yes.
Let's go.
I hope you get trampled.
That'd be a nice, horrifying death for him.
Yeah. Get.
What fresh hell is this?
I hope you get poked. I hope you step in poop. I know they weren't invented yet, but I hope you step on a Lego.
A cavity at this time would be good.
It's just a sinkhole. Just let them fall in. A ditch somewhere.
You're saying this little girl did what?
Murder.
Uh-oh.
5 times and counting.
This little girl.
I think you're full of shit. Which you are.
Heard of Darwin?
Yeah, I've heard of that quack son of a bitch. Thinks we all came from apes.
Well, if we did, this girl's a bridge. Bridge
Fuck
between
off.
animal ancestors and modern humanity. Hidden away in an undiscovered land for thousands of years. Stunted in their current state because there was no need to evolve.
This dude's death's gonna be very satisfying.
I hope.
We've given them every opportunity to embrace the modern age. Some of them choose that path. They choose to become modern men, but there's some like this one who choose to remain an animal.
You dick. And if that was your baby,
And like the wolf, they must be erased from this planet.
Wow.
I'd like to help you. I hadn't seen her.
Your cowboy says that she rode with you for 3 days with 2 others.
Well, that cowboy's wrong.
Says he hadn't seen her. Who'd you see?
It's dusty out on the trail. Everybody's got wild rags, hats pulled low. Hard to see your hand with all the dust and flies.
If she killed the nuns in their sleep.
did you ask what they did to her?
Yeah, exactly. Like, share the other side of the story, bud.
Well, no offense, mister, but I don't know you to trust you.
Thank you.
Bring that priest in here. Let me hear it from him. Marshall says this little girl killed 2 nuns in their sleep.
She did.
What for?
Good question.
Why?
I don't know why.
Liar. You're lying.
She is evil, and evil does not need a reason.
Damn it. He's gonna throw her
We
under
found
the
them back in
bus.
the canyon. They helped us gather the herd and push them into the yard here. But I don't know where they went after that.
Show me where.
Damn it.
This sucks.
They're getting closer.
I hate that.
Penned them here. Made camp over there. You see the wagon?
I see any cattle.
We shipped them out this morning.
I took the road back to town.
Please don't find anything about her.
Any of your cowboys heading north?
Not that I know of. Them ain't my cowboys. Them horses is barefoot.
They went north.
Fuck.
There ain't a tree within 1,000 miles. You see an anthill from the horizon, it's so damn flat. You don't know that country, you're gonna wander around in circles.
Yeah, they wouldn't know that.
They're gonna learn it soon enough.
Damn it. That sounds horrifying.
Also, for some reason, that cowboy reminds me of Steve-O.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
The
like
tone
when
of
he
his
gets
voice
so
kinda,
when he gets
yeah.
so old, that's what he kind of sounds like Steve-O's voice.
Isn't like the idea of land being so flat, it'll drive you in circles? That sounds horrifying.
Sounds like hell.
Yeah.
Sounds like literal hell.
It sounds like something they actually kind of talked about in 1883. One thing we didn't talk about in the open was the essentially the creation and introduction of the train station.
Right, and that poor girl's gonna get dumped there.
I think that's going to be the thing that sets Banner over. Because it felt like he had come to the conclusion, but then he was like back on board. And now that the girl died and Whitfield's like, get rid of her, here's a place of land, go to like just drop her there. I think that's going to be like the tipping thing for him. But I was really hopeful the Duttons created the train station, but I guess Whitfield did.
I mean, also, but no.
I thought Jacob referenced, I could have sworn there was an earlier reference to the train station in this show.
I think that was the actual train station.
No, it wasn't referenced as a train station.
Oh, okay.
It was
A dumping ground of some kind. I don't know.
I thought I heard Jacob say something.
Horses need to rest. They need water more than they need rest.
We're going the wrong way. Mexico's behind us.
So are the posters. We go north, then west to New Mexico, then south. I should go look for water. Marshals were looking for 3 riders. Nobody's looking for me. Nobody knows what I look like, even if they were.
If you can't find water close, come back.
I don't like this.
I don't like it at all.
I was literally just about to say I'm worried about Pete and her dad.
I promise.
Ugh. Hit us with the I promise.
I know, and I'll be back.
What do we think we're doing? Everywhere's America. Everywhere used to be our country. Not one of us ever escaped. Chief Joseph couldn't. Geronimo couldn't. How could we do it?
They could have escaped. They wouldn't leave their people behind. We'll make it because we're out of people to leave behind.
That's
We are
sad.
the last ones still fighting.
How about you slide that over to me?
Holy shit.
Okay, so we're in the same area.
Well, what the hell do you shoot with this?
Depends on how bad of a day you're having.
Shit.
What animal do this?
Leopard.
I don't know leopard.
It's like a mountain lion, but bigger. With spots. It's like a jaguar.
It attacked you, and you still here. How you do that?
I killed it.
You're pretty far from anything, and I don't see a horse.
Off the train.
You see any other lawmen come through here?
What about an Indian girl about 16, traveling with 2 men?
You're the only people I've seen.
Where are you headed?
Montana.
Sure are a lot of folks from Montana wandering around West Texas.
Small world.
See if we can figure out who or what you're hiding from.
I'm not hiding from anything. I'm trying to get home.
Oh, that's the truth. Your train ticket's on us.
If you ain't a fugitive, this is the luckiest thing that's ever happened to you.
Pretty lucky if you are a fugitive.
Okay. This feels positive. He shouldn't have anything on, like, a record or anything, right?
Right.
I mean, all the killing he's done is very much off the books. Unless the authorities that he bailed on with the truck, like...
Oh, that.
That felt like it was a off the books kind of sting operation.
Poor thing.
Dinner service.
Thank you. Sir, you only brought dinner for one.
She's the only one with food service in the car, man.
Damn, dude.
Dinner can be purchased in the dining car, miss.
I was robbed. I've no money to purchase dinner with. I'm begging you. It's been days since I ate.
Come with me.
When she said that the pickpocket took everything from her, you think he hurt the baby?
Hope not.
We've heard it all from the back of the train, as you can imagine, but I can't have you starve.
I would prefer you didn't.
But I can't just give it to you. It's not my place to be charitable with the Union Pacific's goods. If you're willing to work off the meals, we'll keep you fed.
Thank you.
Poor thing. But I'm glad that they're willing to work with her. That sucks.
Well, as long as it's not like physical labor to where she could put her body and baby in more damage. What, did my dad eat that steak? There's a ton of meat left on that thing.
His dad trims everything.
I would gnaw that meat off that bone. I mean, she's doing what she's got to do to survive.
Exactly.
from royalty to serving people on a train. This is tough for her.
I would get so seasick, unfortunately.
Good God.
That is not her fault, you dick.
What about me?
Oh, you son.
I didn't spill it.
Don't fuck. Oh, you are so gross.
Clean it really rough. And like, yeah.
Rub that.
Ew, you sick fucker.
Why don't you bring me something sweet?
So fucking disgusting.
Is this mine to keep?
If you don't tell him about it, it's yours.
We serve breakfast at 7. Be there at 6. Manager says to wear these, or you have no feet left to stand on.
You're a rich girl, or you were not too rich anymore, though. Now you know what it's like.
Wasn't in need of it, Liz.
Sure you were. No royal family here. In America, you gotta make it, marry it, or steal it. You ain't cut out for hard work. Too pure to steal, I think. That face, maybe you can marry it, if you're lucky.
Already married.
What's he do then?
His family runs a ranch.
Guess you're gonna learn to work after all.
You don't look like someone who should be giving advice.
I hope you booked your turn passage. I don't think you have the grit for this place.
Fuck off.
You'll become a mother one day. You'll see. Mothers can endure anything.
She is.
Mothers can endure anything. A child's first act on this planet is to tear his mother in two, rip her apart from the inside. What emerges is a life completely dependent on her. The mother is consumed and driven by a love that is indescribable to those who have not experienced it. It is not the butterflies of infatuation. It is the instinct of love.
It's true, though. You instantly know what that baby wants and needs. If they're uncomfortable, unfortunately, you don't always know why they're uncomfortable, but you just know that they are uncomfortable.
Anything interesting in the news?
The supporters of Adolfo de la Huerta surrendered across Mexico, ending a revolution I was unaware it took place. Franc drops to 91 francs to the pound. Ooh.
Explain to me, Paul. The war's been over for years. How has everyone managed to recover but the French?
Because the French are the only nation paying loans by taking more loans, then paying those loans by printing more money. Cocktail napkin has more intrinsic value than the franc.
You're exactly right.
Oxfordshire. Am I right?
I admire your spirit.
Thank you, sir.
This guy.
He's gonna bump her glass just to make her life hell.
No stockings.
Tea.
I asked you a question.
I've no stockings, sir.
Coffee, please.
This dude's
Fucking
fucking
gross.
creepy, dude.
I worry for my daughters. Don't you fucking do it. I'm gonna fucking pour this on you, bitch. Don't.
Let's see if you can keep it out of my lap this time.
Oh no, don't do anything. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh no. Did she just kill this dude?
God, I hope so.
Well, no, that means she's completely fucked then.
Back to your duties. You know what they do to people like you. They go mad, like a wild animal. They treat you like one. They cut the front of your lobe out. Then you sit in the garden and stare at fruit for the rest of your sorry life.
He attacked me.
I've seen plenty of women take a beating. Not one of those beatings ended with a man losing all his fucking teeth.
With his hand. On me.
in me. He raped me with his hand. Is that not a crime on your trains?
Well, it's not up to me now. It's up to Chicago Police.
I hope that couple says something.
Please.
Who's this?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Can I borrow your telephone?
Operator.
Operator, I need a sheriff, and we're in Montana.
Bozeman.
Bozeman, Montana.
I love this.
Caller, who are you trying to reach?
Bozeman Sheriff.
Bozeman is a city, not a county. It doesn't have a sheriff, it has a chief of police.
Well, surely Bozeman resides in the county, and that county has a sheriff.
And the county's Gallatin, miss. I'll connect you with the sheriff.
Does the sheriff have a name?
He does. When I connect him, you can ask him.
Sassy.
There's a Marshal Fawcett from the Indian Territory on the telephone.
Indian Territory?
Oklahoma, I suppose. Operator said the call is from Amarillo, Texas.
That is like the coolest thing. Like, it's, you know, when you don't have that.
This is Sheriff McDowell.
Sheriff, this is Marshal Fawcett out of Fort Sill. I'm in Amarillo with the Spencer Dutton.
I know him well.
Do you vouch for him?
Marshal? Well, that's a Congressional Medal of Honor recipient.
President vouched for him.
What are you doing in Texas?
I'm coming home.
You're taking the scenic route, huh?
The men who killed my brother. Where are they? Are they still free?
You better stay in Texas if your plan is coming back here and starting a war.
As far as I know, war's already started. And you ain't stopped it.
Winter stopped it, son.
Winter's over.
Not up here, it ain't.
Tell my aunt I'm coming home.
Before you do anything, you
Come over here and see me first thing. Understand? This is not the place you left.
Tell her.
Shit.
So he's not a criminal?
Not yet. You want to do that young man a favor?
Detain him. Find a reason to keep him right where he is.
You can't arrest a man for what he might do, Sheriff.
True that, unfortunately.
You're free to go.
I think you owe me a train ticket.
Oh, he booked it out.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta get the fuck over there quick.
He says no laws apply here. Why here? Because this is a county with no people. No judge, no jury of your peers. This is where we put the whole fucking lot of them.
Wow. The birth of the train station. Wow.
And just like that, a problem disappears.
Seems too easy.
They try to think of everything when they make their laws, but it turns out everything's a lot to consider.
True.
Stand up, miss.
You won't even ask to hear my side?
Do that to someone's face. You don't have a side. And I don't care how many girls he's got on the side.
I have rights.
Stand up and turn around, or I will turn you around.
Officer, I was witness to the assault.
Well, I'll get your name and your address after we load her up.
You are arresting the victim, sir. My husband and I both witnessed the man place his hand beneath her skirt as she poured him coffee, and she defended herself.
Thank you.
He's not your boyfriend.
I am married, sir, and not to that scoundrel.
The man says you're his girl.
Well, officer, I think you should consider that a rapist might also be capable of lying.
You both saw it.
Yes, we did. I was prepared to intervene, but the lady was quite adept at intervening on her own behalf.
You both be willing to make a statement?
We are, sir.
Now, take those handcuffs off of her. Now.
Let me go talk to the guy and see what his story is now.
Why bother? He's just gonna tell you another bullshit story. Thank you for stepping in and helping her.
Yeah, bitch!
You need to come down to the station tomorrow to file a formal complaint so we can prosecute at this address.
What happens to him?
He comes with us. You're free to go.
Is that her bag?
I was looking for you.
Fucking liar.
Where is it? My tips.
Officer! One day, you'll have children, and you'll see.
I already see.
Fucking asshole.
Do you need a ride somewhere, dear?
Yes, we do, actually.
Montana, perhaps.
They cancelled my train.
You would take her. You would take her.
If I had the means and the ability.
They have the means and the ability.
Dude, this friggin' story is so brutal.
The train station. There's no place for a young lady. Neither is Chicago, for that matter. Come with us.
Go with you where?
Winnetka.
Where's that?
Where's that?
It's not far. It'll remind you more of Oxfordshire than America, I assure you. It seems a bit of respite from your adventures might be needed.
You've seen what happens to men with wayward hands around me.
I shall keep my hand firmly in my pockets.
I like them. Oh, man.
Ducks. That's a good sign. Oh, fuck.
It's them. Damn it, Pete.
We're just trying to get some water, you fuckers! I hope that horse bucks you off. Not Pete, the other two. These fuckers. Oh my god, she's dehydrated. She's so thirsty. No!
Oh no! They
No!
Why was that his immediate reaction? That made it look like he was guilty of something. Like that was the whole point of him going alone because they weren't looking for him. They didn't know who they were looking for. Damn it.
That horse literally died from underneath.
So brutal. That he's not gonna survive that moment, right?
No, I'm pretty sure when they cut to black, that was because he was.
I mean, they cut to black because they didn't want us to know what happened.
I know, but like you heard gunshot like that.
I hopefully Pete fired first and landed before he could get hit. That's my hope, but it just doesn't feel like a good situation. That's tough. They're getting so close to them. They were right on their tracks. These storylines they feel hopeless. That's kind of where I'm at right now is despite like Spencer being potentially in a good spot now on a train, proving that he's not a criminal, like he's going on a train somewhere towards home. Alexandra is now with a couple who's
like Chicago,
taking care of her.
Texas. Sorry, backwards for you guys. Chicago, fucking Texas.
She's with someone now who's got her back, gonna take her somewhere. It still just feels so hopeless because everything up to this moment has been so negative.
Mm-hmm. And wait, Illinois, Texas. Sorry, I didn't say city and state. You know what I mean. You get it.
We only have 2 episodes, I believe. I think I did see that there's like a 2-hour finale, so technically 3 episodes, but 2 of them are put together, so technically 2 episodes left. I just don't know. I mean that.
Oh, there are only 6.
There's 7.
Oh.
6 and then a 2-hour finale.
Got it.
I don't know if that was a conversation I would have had in front of a marshal if I was Spencer. Be like, hey, I'm gonna fucking kill everyone when I get there.
Yeah, he's not a criminal yet. Wait till he gets home.
Oh man, shit. I would have probably been a little bit more like coy.
But even the marshals, like, you can't arrest somebody for something that they might do.
Right. I still would have been a little bit more just not revealing all of my plan in front of someone who didn't know who I was. Just saying. And the way the sheriff booked it, he's like, I gotta go. I don't know where he's going. If he's gonna go,
Jacob.
Yeah. Okay. Like that was my initial thought, but I don't know. All of a sudden, I just don't trust anyone. Under any. Obviously, the Duttons have always been in the pocket of the authorities of Montana.
So the authorities in their whatever.
Right, but Montana generally. But this idea that, I don't know, I always have these negative thoughts like, oh, he's going to go tell Whitfield or something. I don't know. But
he's going to go brag. Ha ha, guess who's coming to town,
something. So the idea that Spencer's now on a train going home and Alexandra's with a couple folks who are going to take care of her, hopefully find her a way home. It feels good. But I mean, this show's done a really good job of making me feel really dejected about the situation. I just don't have a lot of positive thoughts, and the idea that winter goes till June in Montana, that's just so insane. It's 1,000 degrees in January for us here, so it's just that mindset and that thought process is just wild. And I just, again, it feels like they're on positive roads. I just don't feel positive about it just because of the way the story's been. Alexandra has been through so much. And this idea that the woman, this mother that was in the room with her, would question her fight to survive.
Taking her stuff and her tips. You bitch.
At this point, I think Alexandra has more than proven that she can handle life on the ranch.
Yeah, she'll
I think she'll be just fine.
I feel like the ranch is going to be easier than half the shit she's dealt with.
Exactly. The adversity that she's been through, I mean, outside of the insane winters that they go through, I think she's going to be just fine. Mm-hmm. And I think her and Kara are going to get along just great if she makes it there. Again, I'm hopeful, but I'm not positive. These storylines have gotten, at least everything has kind of gotten close to the same timeline. Spencer's interacting with people that have been interacting with Teonna, who are all from Montana. So it's getting smaller.
Well,
the window's closing a little bit.
Yeah.
So the idea that we're getting closer is awesome. But again, it's just a really dark story with not a lot of just positive outlooks. So it's kind of where my head's at right now. I think Pete is dead, but I think also part of me is hopeful that he is going to win this. The introduction to the train station was really cool, but also horrifying at the same time because of the situation. And I'm still holding out a little bit of hope that Banner kind of flips.
Redeem himself.
Yeah.
I hope so too.
It'd be a really good spot to drop Whitfield off, and it'd be I don't know where he went. He just left. He went off to the next mine. He's gone.
But he did leave me all this money.
Yeah, exactly. It's amazing. So we're a little short on time, just to let you guys know. But yeah, overall, it just doesn't feel great.
No,
despite things getting better. Yeah. So you on the same page with me?
Same.
You kind of feeling yes, it's positive stuff, but this show has just had a cloud over it this whole time.
Yeah, positive yet so far away.
Yeah. So you guys obviously share all your thoughts, leave your comments, and we will see you guys later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.